Hey, what's up, Homestead homies? It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and I'm Doug. And today I'm going to show you guys one of the tricks on how to propagate your blackberry bushes without cutting the tops off. It's an old trick that the old timers use, and I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, with our little hoe tool here, we're just going to dig out a couple inches, maybe 2-3 inches down, just enough to get the tip of this plant in there. Then you're going to take your overgrowth that's probably popping right now at your homestead, because this is when the new shoots start coming out. This will be next year's growth. And then you just take it, the tip of it, and you put it in the dirt. Just like that, and then you cover it up. And then you want to tie it off, you know, to kind of hold it in there. So I'll tie it off right here. See that? And then what will happen is that plant will start to grow roots, and then in the springtime next year you'll just cut this right here, and then you'll have another whole blackberry bush with roots and established, ready to go. So this is an alternative method to just cutting them and then maybe soaking them in water to get them to grow roots. This works very well. And again, this is just an old-timer trick that we learned. And that'll just start growing the blackberries in there. I'll do this one here too. And the thing with this method is you can leave them where they're at, or you can pluck them up in the spring next year and then you know, just replant them wherever you want them to go if you don't want them where they're at right here. Again, you just go down a couple inches. You just bend your plant there. Stick that tip down in there. Cover that dirt around it. And again, this just forces the plant will start growing roots. And you'll have a whole new shoot for next year ready to transplant or to leave in this location if you like. And then in the springtime you just clip it right in the middle, and then you'll have another plant ready to go. Sometimes it's a little tricky. I got these gloves on. These are the thorn blackberries. So you want to make sure you have some some gloves on when dealing with these things. All right, so we got 2 down. I'm just going to keep moving down my line here. Pick blackberries, eat them while I'm working, and I'll also get these other ones bent correctly how I like them. So we'll have a lot more plants to plant next year, so we can grow our blackberries out and have more rows of them. Let's go inside right now and see what Stacy's doing.
What's up, Homestead homies? I am going to get ready today. It's about 9:15 in the morning, and I'm going to get our meal ready. I have this chuck roast that we have that I'm going to pop in here. I'd seasoned it a little bit already. And then from there, I'm going to put some, we have gotten our first few zucchini So I cut up some zucchini and I'm going to stick them in there too. Okay? And then I think I'm going to cut up a tomato. Give this to the chickens. Put a tomato in there. And then maybe I'll put some peppers too in there. And then let me tell you guys something. What's so cool. The Sun Oven, you can make, I love sweet potatoes. We eat a lot of sweet potatoes here, our regular potatoes. You can bake a sweet potato in the Sun Oven. Now this one I'm going to do closed. But you don't have to do them closed. You can just set them out and they'll bake. I put them in a glass container. I put them in this container. I put them just setting on the tray. They work. When I do the sweet potatoes and they're covered, they're very moist, so I like them like this better. Okay? And then maybe I'll put some peppers in there. I'm just going to rip them apart. Put some seasoning on it. I'm just going to put like a mixture, kind of an Italian type seasoning on it today. And then I already marinated the meat before. Okay, now the one thing with the Sun Oven is when you double decker them, like if you have something higher, you might want to put the lid on top. That gives you a little bit more height. Now I'm going to see if this is going to close. Almost. I want to have a nice airtight seal. So my veggies are kind of smushing down on it. Put them down. Usually I was going to put them at the bottom and then the meat would be too high. So sometimes you have to do a little finagling. But I'm going to let this cook all day. So Doug and I have lots to do today. I want to make some blueberry lemon jam, and then I got to get in the garden. We're going to replant a bunch of stuff in the boxes now and try that. I think maybe we'll be okay. And later on in the afternoon, we'll be ready to eat. There, that's perfect. Now, so I'm going to take this out there, and just in a few hours, I won't have to worry about nothing. We'll have a beautiful, beautiful meal. And the cool thing about this is when I put it in here, I can keep my food in the Sun Oven, my roast and all that, let it cook all day and it's not going to burn. It's just going to get nice and juicy and moist and just awesome. So that's what we love about this. So when we're hungry, it'll be ready to eat, even if it's at 6 o'clock tonight, and I'm putting it in at 9:15. So it's awesome. See you for dinner.
Oh, hey, you're back. I've just been working down the line here, getting these blackberries situated. And then we're going to grow this blackberry patch a lot more too, because we really enjoy the blackberries. All berries, really. And again, you just bend it down where you want it, you know, to get it into the ground here. Put it in there, about 2 to 4 inches worth. Cover it up. And I tie it off just to kind of keep it from springing out of that hole. And that's it. So, like I say, I'm gonna keep working down these blackberries front and back. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up in case you've never seen this before. Just wanted to show you guys this in case you've never seen it before, and give you an idea of another way to you know, create more berry bushes. Then we'll come back in the springtime, after the winter, the springtime, and then we'll cut these, you know, somewhere right around in the arch. And then this cane should produce berries next year. This cane, it might take a year, but you know, that's what happens when you have a new shoot anyways. You're not going to get fruit off of it right away. So I'm going to get this done, do some more chores and stuff, but I just wanted to drop this on you because it was I was doing it today and it's a good tip. So this is how we're going to wrap it up right here, and then we'll check back with you in a minute.
Okay, so it started to rain, and so I brought this in. It's been cooking. It's like 5:40. So I double-deckered it. Here's my nice squishy sweet potatoes. They're perfect. And then here is the chuck roast. Looks great. Nice and tender. See? Nice and warm. Vegetables look good. And our salad. And we are going to chow down tonight. Love that sun oven because nothing ever burns in it. And I can just love it and leave it. And when I come home, we have a scrumptious meal. This is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and I'm Stacy. See you guys later. Okay, so I have 2 cats here that I wanted to show you. This little loudmouth here, as you can see,